Last game, we got 16 hits, which are the most hits I have mustered so far this season. Felt good. We have 2 wins in a row. Previous game, I scored 6 runs, and then yesterday we scored 7. Not necessarily tearing the cover off the ball, but certainly better than what I have been doing as we've been working to get out of a slump. And maybe, just maybe, we've gotten out of it. Maybe. It's very easy to get right back into a slump. And so I think of our friend Miyamoto Musashi, 17th century samurai warrior, in his book, the Book of Five Rings, in which he says that it's important to always have the mind remain the same, regardless of the situation, and that is calm. Do not get too low when things are going bad, and do not get too high when things are going good. The best you can do is find a sense of equilibrium, find a sense of equanimity, to be empty, to have the mind empty, not out of ignorance, but to have the mind empty so that you can react when the time calls for reaction. And so while we had 16 hits last game, it's important not to feel too good about it, though I feel a little bit good about it. Right now, we're taking batting practice off of Paul Skenes. We've amped the fastball to almost as fast as it can possibly come. If you can hit this fastball, you can hit any fastball. Now, of course, it helps knowing that I'm being served up fastballs. But it gives me the timing, and I'll be early on fastballs once we get to a game. But I won't feel intimidated by the fastball. And we'll be able to sit on fastball easier. That's what happened last game. I was really sitting on the fastball, trying to adjust to breaking pitches. I was surprised we won that last game. Our opponent came in undefeated, hitting 400. I thought for sure we were going to lose that game, but I was happy to win it. Happy to see some progress made. Of course, I bring up our friend Miyamoto Musashi because it is his philosophy that we're trying to use to see if we could become a better hitter in this game. This is my 3rd season playing. And the first season I played, I hit my entire batting average for all my players combined was, I don't know, like 180, 188. Terrible, far below the Mendoza line. Last season, I ended up hitting 241 was my average, which was an improvement, but not great, but certainly above the Mendoza line. And so this year, we're trying to use this philosophy that Miyamoto Musashi put out in his treatise, The Book of Five Rings, which is a book about his philosophy towards sword fighting. But he says right at the beginning of it, his philosophy and his techniques and his mindset could be used in anything, for any craft. And so we're trying to use it towards becoming a better hitter. I think there are some similarities between sword fighting and hitting, most notably, and this is what makes hitting in baseball the hardest thing there is to do. It takes about 0.7 seconds for the ball to leave the pitcher's hand and travel, especially if it's thrown like 95 miles per hour or 100 miles per hour. It takes about 0.75 seconds, 3/4 of a second, for that ball to travel to home plate. But of course, you don't have that long to decide as a hitter whether or not you're going to swing. you probably have about 0.3 seconds to determine whether the ball is going to be a strike that you should swing at, where to swing, how fast the ball is actually traveling to you, because there are many different kinds of pitches that they can serve you up. And so you have to calculate all of that in 0.3 seconds. And it's not the same pitch they're going to give you every time. You're going to get a fastball, a curveball, a slider, a changeup. You're going to get in a screwball. You'll get in a palm ball. You'll get in a knuckleball. Split finger fastball, right? All these wrinkles that Barry Bonds likes to call them, all these wrinkles. And you have to be able to determine in 0.3 seconds whether or not to swing and how to swing and where to swing. It's hard. And in sword fighting, again, your life back in the days of Miyamoto Musashi anyways, depended on you being able to make the right move in a split second. And how do you do that? And what he lays out is basically how to practice all the time and get each technique down perfectly to where it's in your muscle memory, so that when it's time to act in battle, you don't have to think it through, because you don't have time to think it through. You have to do all the thinking ahead of time and then just react at the moment. That's a lot of what sports is like. You know, you do the footwork. You do everything you need to do. If you watch Steph Curry's pregame ritual, in which, you know, he does all these crazy dribbles and practices, that's so that he can just automatically do it when he's in game. He doesn't have to think about it. He could just do it. He can just react, because you only have split second to react in basketball as well. You have a split second to react to things, to react to your opponent. And so you got to get all those techniques down ahead of time. And then when you're actually in the moment of battle, it's imperative, according to Miyamoto Musashi, to have a clear mind, or even an empty mind. Again, not out of ignorance, but an empty mind of you are there entirely in the moment, not thinking about anything, but just observing and ready to respond. And you'll know how to respond because you practice the techniques so much that it's now in your muscle memory. I would use this book if I was a coach for my players to think about. Has it helped me become a better hitter? Probably not. Not yet, though. This is a process. We have a whole season to go. So in thinking that we've been out of slump, and now maybe that we've been in a slump and maybe now we're out of the slump, let's go to another section that we're going to read from today, just quickly. I like this one. It's kind of all of these have been philosophical. It's called Mountain and Sea Changing. In it, he writes, mountain and sea means that it is bad to do the same thing over and over again. You may have to repeat something once, but it should not be done a third time. When you try something on an opponent, if it does not work the first time, you will not get any benefit out of rushing to do it again. Change your tactics abruptly, doing something completely different. If that still does not work, then try something else. Thus, the science of martial arts involves the presence of mind to act as the sea when the enemy is like a mountain, and act as a mountain when the enemy is like a sea. This requires careful reflection. So again, involves the presence of mind to act as the sea when the enemy is like a mountain, and act as a mountain when the enemy is like a sea. Remember, we've talked about rhythm before, knowing your enemy. This whole thing about not doing the same thing 3 times and be cautious when you do it twice, I think it's all into the batter-hitter battle that happens. What pitch is going to come, when it's going to come. Sometimes I'll throw the same pitch even 3 times in a row just to let my opponent know it's possible. Because sometimes if you're always throwing the same pitch, a different pitch each time, which again is getting into a rut, that as well, you think you're changing it up. But if you're always throwing a different pitch each and every time from the previous pitch, then you're allowing your opponent to know that that last pitch you just threw, he could take out of the equation and doesn't have to worry about it. So when facing a mountain, be like the sea. And when facing the sea, be like the mountain. Do what's appropriate in that moment by reading your opponent and knowing your opponent. All right. Ready to play another game? Let's get to this. Again, I'm doing batting practice off the hardest, almost the hardest pitch that can possibly come in at you. We won't find this fast of a pitch once we get online and start playing against somebody. But I'm pretty comfortable. I'm not saying I'm hitting them all squarely, but I'm pretty comfortable getting to it now, which means I will be ahead at the beginning of the other game. I'll be in front of the pitches, but that's okay. I'll adjust. But I won't be intimidated by the fastball. And that's what really matters. That's what I'm really trying to do here. All right, let's play. Remember to keep a calm mind. I think our rating now is, what's our rating? Like 497. So if we can get a victory here, we'll get into the 500 range. Our goal in all of this is to get to the 900 rating, which before would have meant World Series, but this year they changed the parameters a little bit, kind of lessens it. I used to want to get to the World Series level, which was the highest level you could get to. And then there's levels beyond that. But I just wanted to get to World Series. But now they've instituted a new level, GOAT. I don't think I'll ever get to GOAT. I think that will be too hard. Shib Park, I think it's pronounced Shib, is my home park now. It was the home park of the Philadelphia Athletics from the early 1900s to when the Athletics left for Kansas City, I think in 1955. I'm joining you from Oakland, California, where the Athletics have just left again. That's what they do. They did to Philadelphia, then Kansas City, and now Oakland. They'll do it to Sacramento soon enough. Give them enough time. They'll do it to Vegas as well if they ever get there. So in previous seasons I was playing at the Oakland Coliseum. Thought it was appropriate for the type of team I try to put together, which is the why do I have no pitchers fully full strength? This is weird. I guess we'll have to go with Paul Skeens. That's weird. It's not good. Means I won't be able to use Paul Skeens. He's already kind of not big on stamina, these pitchers today. Anyways, so Shib Park is my park in relations to Philadelphia. Oh, he's starting with a closer, Mark Davis, which makes me think this guy's good. Or gal. Because who else starts with an opener like that? Yeah, 8-2. Probably not going to go my way. 443 average. Why are these really good players still at these low levels? That's what's making this so difficult. He gets a home run once every 8 at-bats. I get a home run once every 32. It's like one a game. I hate playing in the day. I just don't see the ball as well during day games. All right. You know what? Just concentrate on trying to hit.
Leading off for the Farmers, the left fielder,
Cool Papa Bell. He got 4 hits last game. let's look for the pitch release. Almost a sidearm there.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
First pitch, 1 o'clock. I shouldn't have swung there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh,
Batting second, the second base.
nice.
Travis Barzana.
Ah. No, I didn't mean to go.
0-2 is the count.
Okay, he's got me feeling a little bit flustered.
Batting third, the catcher, Ted Simmons.
I really regretted swinging at that changeup in the dirt. You're already letting him know that you're susceptible to it.
0-1. Ball, that's upstairs.
Not scared to throw me another ball. Ooh, did we get it? Nope. No, he's clowning me. He's clowning me. It's going to be painful. But this is the Tao of baseball. Sometimes things go this way. I'm pretty sure Paul Skenes is no match for this guy.
Leading off for the Hillbillies, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Got lucky there because that was a hanger. You know, a big problem of mine is I don't warm up pitching before I come to a game, just hitting.
Batting second,
Now,
the center fielder,
pitching's 10 times easier.
Jenkins.
Should we give him another one? But try to get it out of the strike zone.
Ball, that's down.
Does that mean he has a good eye?
Foul ball.
So the fact that he's hitting 443 and is 8-2 is already intimidating me. It's already affecting the way I'm coming at this game.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Like he needs help. That was a jammer. He didn't deserve a help there. He's already good enough.
Third, the right fielder, Jorge
Good timing, but
Soler.
right over the plate. They're so right over the plate, he's probably surprised to see them.
He's going, he's going.
I am not locating these pitches well.
He's good.
Ball's getting way too much of the plate. Look, let's see where it was. Well, no, it was a ball.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Why did I throw it to third? Why did I throw that to third?
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jose Altuve.
I got lucky. I got lucky. That was a perfect. This guy's going to destroy me. This is like twice in a row I'm facing someone with a great record. I'm wondering if what they're
Leading
doing
off
this
for the
weekend
A's,
is
the
going to
designated
be
hitter, Ted
sort of like some,
Williams.
what is it? What do they call it this weekend? Some special tournament. There we go. Sorry, I didn't elevate that.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Probably could have took second, but I'm always late on that. Oof, that was nice. Can we get to third? No, we can't. I'm not getting big hits, though.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Oh, I thought we hit it. No? I thought we got that
Batting
one.
seventh, the center fielder, number
I
34,
thought we got that
Walker
one.
Jenkins.
I did get that one. It's just game. Remember? Same state of mind. Yeah, but this game's fucking me. This game is fucking me. Do we want to bring in Willie Mays now? Yeah, it's a big moment. He might change pitchers here, though.
Willie Mays.
Probably will change pitchers here. So I forget. He's bringing in an opener. Let's see. No, because he's not scared of me. Oh, man. I thought I had that.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Oh. See, I just don't get the big hits, man. A couple of nice singles there, but not much more. I need to stop putting that over the plate. I struggle when I'm trying to go to the right side part of the plate. That's where I struggle.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
You got a perfect there.
Ball, that's outside.
That was a good pitch. You must have a good eye. He went. He went. Come on. Wow. 2 innings in a row, we got pretty lucky. The New York Martins. So maybe because they're doing the tournaments this weekend, they're getting better players getting in now because they didn't want to be at the highest level when they play these tournaments. Trying to figure out. Oh, he jammed. That was not. Gotta concentrate. Thought I got that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
It's like a disappearing pitch. Is it gonna fall? Nope. I deserved a better outcome there. Ooh, stay fair. Oh my god. There we go. No. I'm not getting anything.
Inside, ball 1. Ball. 2-0.
We're not getting in his head, are we?
32, Walker Jenkins.
Let's do it again.
That's a ball.
Trying to see if I can get him to think with me.
2 balls, 1 strike. That ball's foul.
He's got a lot of perfect hits in this. He has no business being at this low of a level. Definitely gotten lucky to keep him off the board so far. 4 hits. I think 3 of them have been perfect swings. But I feel like I could potentially be flustering him a little bit. Hitting.
The catcher, Ted.
It's too bad we didn't hit Mark Davis. He's not even that good. Mason Miller? All right.
Mason
Not that big of a deal.
Miller.
Thought we. Damn it.
4-2 is the count.
Of course, we're not going to get this either because we don't get anything. That's where the fastball comes in handy, man. It's got you looking foolish on everything else.
On 2. one out. Hey!
My hand slipped.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh my God. I don't know how I missed that one. I don't know how I missed that one. I thought I had it.
Leading off for New York, the left fielder, Jose Altuve.
This would be an easier game if he wasn't so good, like such a good hitter.
Ball. Ball, that's out. Ball, that's out.
No. Really? I'll walk him.
Nope, that's ball 4.
I don't care.
Nope. Ball, that's out.
Not giving me anything right now. Yep. That was in large part because they just weren't giving me any. He wasn't giving me any strikes. Those were 2 pitches. I think it was 2 pitches, right? This guy's just good. Oh man. Wow. He's locked in.
Ball, that's in.
And then they give him a jam shot. As though he needed it. He didn't need it. That was hit hard.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit that one hard too. He should be embarrassed he's lost 2 games. He's that good of a hitter. All right. Stay on fastball.
Yeah. 0-1. Out. Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey.
So I was looking for.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He's got me questioning myself. Oh, we just missed it. We just missed that.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Aye. 0-1.
He's got me. He's even toying with me now. This is how you get back into slumps.
Leading off for the Hillbillies.
Let's go back to
the right
Miyamoto
fielder,
Musashi.
Jorge Soler.
Swing the sword calmly so it's easy to do. We need to calm down. There's a very good chance we end up getting mercied in this game. Like, he's taking my spirit. I already know we're going to lose. And now I'm just throwing pitches up there. I had him for about 3 innings, though. Oh, my God. So when I'm getting my ass kicked like this, my whole goal after this is just to try to lock in on hitting and become a better hitter. Goes my team ERA. Yeah. Why not another softly hit base hit for this guy?
Now batting the second baseman, Labor Torres. Hey.
Tough. I should probably get. This isn't even fun anymore. We're obviously playing some World Series player. We gotta bring in. Let's bring in Mark Davis.
Now pitching, Mark Davis.
Oh yeah. I think this game's gonna be over pretty soon. And I hope it is.
Ball, action time. Catch ball two.
All right. Well, let's just practice that hitting now. 7 runs on 12 hits. Jesus Christ. All right. We hit that one. You couldn't hit that any harder.
The left fielder.
This is how I get back into slumps.
Bell.
Should have known he was coming. I think he's just playing with. He's toying with me now. You knew that was coming.
0-2 is the count.
No? Nope. Not for me. Like, I've had better swings than just 2 hits in this game.
Leading off for New York, the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Hey. 0-1's the count. Counts 1-0. Ball 2. Got him.
Everything he hits is hard. He's just good. Still have Mason Miller in the damn game. Okay, probably get a change up here. Sit off speed.
On 2.
Gonna fall for me? Nope. Nothing for me. Nothing.
On 1.
That might fall. Yeah. Yeah. He's hot dogging it.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
I've lost my center. I'm back in a slump.
Oh, 1. Ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, 2. 2-2 the count.
At least we scored.
Hey. 0-1. Nope. Hey.
Oh my God, you have to be kidding again. Look at that. Look where the pitch was.
Ball one.
I'm just not wanting to use my bullpen. Use someone else. One out already. Damn it. Who else we have? Who can we bring in that's... Well, Racel Iglesias.
Now pitching. Rysel Iglesias.
This is just one of those games. Just got to chalk it up to that. There goes my team ERA, though. I was really proud of mine. I was like 2 points. I was in the low twos.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Ball, that's inside.
I mean, I'm probably being predictable because I just don't care anymore. But he'd probably be doing this anyways. He could end the game right here with one swing, brother. He did not. Can we keep from getting...
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Can we keep getting mercied?
That's a ball.
You know he's going for it.
He's out.
Really going to keep Mason Miller in? Yeah, he doesn't want to use another pitcher.
Now that's ball. That's a ball.
Of course, right to the first baseman. Expect him to come back with an off-speed pitch, which I think he'll do again. See, I could be practicing right now, waiting, looking for a fastball, adjusting to the breaking pitch, to the off-speed pitch. There you go. Cool, Papa Bell. Can we get a triple? Oh, I think we can. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me have it. Yeah. I don't lament getting my butt kicked. This guy's just a good player. He came in hitting.
Looks like the microphone can't be used right now.
He came in hitting 450 or something close to it. Are we going to be mercied? This all he needs is one more run.
Ball, that's low. Full count.
Yep, that's it. Mercy, mercy me. Well, thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Tao of Baseball. The more concerning thing here was the lack of hitting. I knew we were in trouble when he began the game with an opener. It just showed me this dude games the game. Well, maybe we do this tomorrow. I got an appointment with a dentist tomorrow, so might release. I have no idea what kind of condition I'll be in tomorrow afternoon. So we'll see. Until then, goodbye.